All right, so we have more spoilers. Unfortunately, not the full spoilers because the leaker didn't have time, but you know, the full chapter is going to be out tomorrow, so it's not that big of a deal, right? So let's go over the more details, right? Because this is a very short chapter. It's 13 pages. Chapter 1005, The Pinnacle of Stupidity. The reader requests, nobody cares about that. Sanji sends off Bonnie at the vacuum rocket and goes back to save Vegapunk. Saturn tells Vegapunk that he ordered the destruction of Egghead's evacuation ship with all the researchers. All the marine battleships start shooting at Egghead Island, and Saturn says he and Kizaru will remain on the island. We cut to Nami, who is with Robin, and she's sleeping, and Chopper, and they are all back in the Labo phase. Brook and Lilith are moving the Thousand Sunny by melting the clouds and sliding the Thousand Sunny to the back door, so they're preparing the ship to leave. And we find out that Zoro is still fighting with Lucci. We don't see it in the chapter, but it's indicated because Jinbei says that he's going to where they are to break up the fight to make sure Zoro doesn't get lost as they're trying to leave, right? And while Sanji is running back to get Vegapunk, Kizaru flies up and cuts the vacuum rocket. Both Bonnie and Kuma fall down. Saturn orders all of the pacifistas to shoot at them, thinking how pathetic it is that they will be killed by Kuma's clones. And Saturn says, this is the pinnacle of stupidity. And in the final page, we cut to the marine battleship that was sent by Saturn to sink all the Egghead evacuation team ship. The marine battleship was actually destroyed by an unknown enemy, right? And the surviving marine is like, contact Kizaru at once. We need to tell him that they are heading to Egghead, which don't really know who it is, but you know, we'll speculate on that. And that's the end of the chapter. There's no break next week. There's probably going to be a little more to this because this isn't the full chapter summary, but the full chapter will be out tomorrow. So speculation on who it is. Now, someone in the comments, dang, I forgot his name. I can't remember it, but someone was saying maybe it could be the Grand Fleet. And that would be an actual good guess as to who this is, because if it is the Grand Fleet, that would be a benefit to us because the Grand Fleet can help take out these marine ships, and maybe we can have less gunfire on the island so the Straw Hats can properly get off the island before all of this happens, I guess. But if it isn't them, is also understandable. The revolutionaries, if it is them, it would be understandable, but if it isn't them, it would also be understandable. My main thing, I think it may be the Blackbeard, because specifically we saw the Blackbeard ship there, so it would make sense if they, Blackbeard is opportunist, and him missing this opportunity to get in on his Egghead drama as it's happening, I don't see that happen. I think he will get involved in some way, shape, or form, and I wouldn't be surprised if this is Blackbeard, but I wouldn't be surprised if it is the revolutionaries, right? Let me know what y'all think below, but this is just the more information. The chapter will be out tomorrow, and that's it for now. I try to keep y'all updated, and I'll see y'all next week for more spoilers, man.